Hi everyone, today I'm going to be filming a haul for you, and in my last haul that I did I asked if you guys would kind of prefer more regular hauls in kind of like smaller amounts rather than bigger ones where I kind of save everything up for a really long time, and sometimes things aren't available anymore because I save things up for such a long time. So I've kind of bought a few bits over the past couple of weeks and I thought I would pop them in a haul for you. I think I've only got about 6 or 7 things to show you, but I thought I'd do it in a smaller amount rather than over the course of 2 massive videos, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And from Space NK I picked up the Chapman Skinesis Overnight Facial, and it's basically like an oil which is just really plumping and beautiful. I've obviously only been using it for a couple of days so I can't say too much about it, but it's a really beautiful oil and it kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum but in an oil form. The effects that it seems to give so far are very similar, and luckily I just ran out of that, which was why I kind of opted for this, because I wanted something a little bit different before I tried Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair version 2. And it smells to me like Space NK. Like if you lit a diptyque candle and then applied this, you would just be in Space NK. I can't really say too much on this, but I will report back soon and keep an eye on my blog for a blog post in kind of like 2 or 3 weeks. I had some really good reviews on the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. I hope I said that right. And basically I think Anna, Amelia and several other beauty bloggers that I love had all like posted rave reviews on this cleanser, and I love testing out cleansers. I used to hate it. I used to get really scared of testing out new cleansers, but since my skin's been more dry I found that it hasn't actually reacted badly to cleansers like it used to. Really weird, not sure what's up with that, but I'm giving this a go. It smells heavenly and I love the consistency. Although it says it's a gel cleanser, it really isn't overly gel-like. It's more kind of balmy, it's got a slightly thicker consistency, but also kind of more oily at the same time. It feels very nourishing, which I like, and I kind of steer clear of gel cleansers all the time now. But yeah, I've used this a couple of times, been using it for a couple of days, and I've really been enjoying it so far. And next up we have what is for me one of the most exciting releases of this month. There is a new Chanel foundation on the block and it's the Perfection Lumiere Velvet. I basically saw this on Amelia's blog and Instagram first, and as soon as I saw it I was like, I want to try that out because I really like the Vita Lumiere Aqua, and I'm kind of getting back into Chanel foundations again. I kind of went off them for a very long time after they continued Matte Lumiere, and then I was watching Fleur's review on it on her YouTube channel. I'll link that up below. It was really good review. It kind of really lets you know what you're getting yourself in for before you buy a foundation. I just thought that was so helpful, and I really wanted to try this. So it came out yesterday, and well, not yesterday, Friday by the time you're watching this, and after work I went out straight away and picked this up. I've got the shade Beige 10 or 10 Beige, which is the same as my Vita Lumiere Aqua shade, and they're pretty much kind of exactly the same in terms of shade, so in terms of shade, colour, you know, that stuff. So it's kind of quite easy to match yourself if you already have one of those foundations. I've used it today and it's definitely a little bit more of a kind of matte velvet, literally quite kind of a velvet finish in comparison to the Vita Lumiere Aqua, which has a bit more of a kind of sheen, a bit more dewiness to it, but only ever so slightly. They are very similar, but I really like the packaging of this one. Lots of people said that this packaging looks a lot cheaper, but I think the black packaging just looks so sleek and pretty, and I'm going to test it out for a bit longer. The only thing I will say is that it's incredibly heavily fragranced. Like the second I put it on my face I kind of took it off with Bioderma and put a primer underneath to kind of stop kind of my skin coming into contact with the fragrance too much, because I know that that will break me out. So if you are very sensitive to fragrance, then I would kind of steer clear of this one, or just tread very carefully, use a really good primer that's kind of going to protect your skin. And it was £33, which I think is the same as Vita Lumiere Aqua, and I really like it so far. The only thing is obviously you have to use a really good moisturiser if you've got drier skin. Hello, my face. So I'll report back on this one, and I think there will be a blog post coming up on it this coming week, so keep an eye out for that. So I popped into Urban Outfitters the other week and I picked up a couple of things. The first one is a stripy top, which is going to be really hard to show you on camera because it's really oversized and slouchy, but it's basically really fine blue stripes on white, which I love. It's incredibly slouchy and just really lovely. I'll do a little clip of it on this video for you, but I basically love it. It's just so slouchy, and I find stuff like that really flattering. It's really good for days when you're not really sure what to wear. You can just throw it on and not really worry too much about how you look because you just know that it's fine. Another item I picked up from Urban Outfitters is this book, and it's the Paris Street Style book, which I love. I just think it's the cutest book, and every time I go in there I flick through it, and then the other week I went in there and I couldn't find it, and I had like a little mini panic because it's my favourite thing to go into Urban Outfitters and just flick through it, and that kind of made me, when I did find it, it was just hiding, it kind of made me buy it because I really do love this book, and I thought that I should just actually buy it instead of getting panicky when I can't see it in store anymore. And it's just a really beautiful book. I kind of talk about it a bit more in an upcoming video, and I might do a post on it if you kind of would like to see a book review, so let me know. It's something that I've really been enjoying reading. I kind of get a bit bored of most books. Like, I find it really hard to sit down and read like stories and novels and things like that. I don't know what it is. I used to love it, and I can't really sit down and read stuff like that anymore. So yeah, let me know if you want to see a review on this, because it's just really cute. And the final thing I picked up whilst I was in London is Allure magazine, and I love this magazine so much. And the reason I was like determined to pick this one up is because it has Victoria Beckham on the cover, and I always get a bit of stick for the fact that I like Victoria Beckham, which I'm just like, meh. But I really did like her interview in it. I just think it was really nicely written, and I don't know, I just always have had a thing about Victoria Beckham since I was a kid, so I picked this up and I really enjoyed reading that interview. And Allure magazine is just awesome anyway, because you kind of get a glimpse of things that might be coming over from across the pond before they actually get here. You can pick this up from Selfridges on Oxford Street, but I actually picked mine up from Victoria Station in London, obviously. Also order it off Newsstand, which I've done a couple of times because I wasn't sure if I'd get up to London to pick one up. I'm not sure if this cover is still available. I think it is on Newsstand, so if you see it, pick it up because it's just awesome and I love it. So that is it for my little mini haul today, guys. I hope you liked it. Let me know if you did. I might do a big kind of haul next time and save a few things up, and hopefully I'll stick a few more drugstore products in there. And before I go, just a note on my hair. Lots of you in my last video said you really loved it, which was so nice of you. So I will be doing a tutorial, I think, next week on kind of how I do this. It's so simple, but I'll do a video for you. And so I hope you're all having a lovely morning, weekend, that kind of thing, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!